So in this session, we are going to discuss about the functionalities of the pricing condition type PR00. So the way which we have already seen about the functionalities of the sales document type or item category TAN, and then the schedule and category CP, the deterministic MRP. The same way, so we also have these complete pricing condition type functionalities. Whatever the important fields are there, so those fields we will be discussing and with few examples also. So let me go to SAP now. So this is how we have already defined the condition type HMR0 by copying the standard pricing condition type PR00. And we have defined our own access sequence and then assigned that particular access sequence to this condition type. Before we have assigned this access sequence, we have defined few condition tables, whatever the required condition tables, and then we have placed them in this particular access sequence from most specific to most generic way. The similar way we have done it, and then after the definitions part, we have assigned this particular access sequence to our condition type HMR0, which is similar to the standard pricing condition type PR00. Now we will get into the each and every field functionality, whatever is relevant to us. The condition class, it is B prices. So it is the classification of the conditions, whether it is a standard pricing condition type or a discount or surcharge condition type or prices. And if it is a taxes. So whatever the different pricing condition types which are available in the system. So based on that one, this particular pricing condition type will be classified. So this is the classification of the standard pricing condition type. It is B, standard prices. So calculation type, majority of the clients, they will be using it on quantity basis only. So quantity into the price. So there won't be a fixed amount, or there won't be a gross weight or net weight. This will be used in the transportation things, shipping related activities. Whereas we always use as a standard pricing condition type, we always use the calculation type as C. So quantity into the price. The condition category, which is very important again. So this is, we are going to categorize this particular condition type, whether it is a any special condition type, like if it is D, like taxes. So we have a tax condition type called MWST. So when you go to MWST, you will be able to see that the tax condition type as D. So let me just go back and select the MWST. I will also select some condition types like discount condition types. So you can see here, this is a material discount condition type, which is having the condition classification as A. So because it is a discount or surcharge condition type, all the discount condition types will be like that only. And you can see the condition classification of the MWST. It is like D taxes, and the category, it is completely, it is saying that it is a complete tax condition type. So this is how the system differentiates each and every field with other condition type. So now come to the rounding rule, which is very simple. Let me explain. I'll go to the what you call function key. In this, you can see here, if you leave it as blank, then the system always does the correct rounding of this particular value. Suppose if it is 10.454, it will uh, it will round off to the nearest one, that is 10.45. If it is 10.455, then it will round off till the nearest one, that is 10.46. So when you use this as blank, when you use it as in rounding rule A, it will always rounding up. And if it is B, then it will always rounding down. See here, if it is 10.459, it will round it off to 10.46. Even if it is 10.451, then it will round it off to 10.46. So like this, the rounding rule will be utilized. This is the condition value of the sales document when we process into the sales order. So during that time, this will be rounded off to the nearest number. The structure condition, which is useful especially for the bill of materials or configurable materials and variant configurations. So it is like condition to be duplicated or be accumulation total sub items. There will be a main item as well as a sub item. So in bill of materials concept, we will discuss again. So during that time, so the sub items has to be calculated total it, and then we will be using the accumulation condition type. And now these two are like not required for you as of now. And plus or minus, it is like always for the standard pricing condition type, it is like blank only. So blank means the system will consider either positive, that is revenues, negative means discounts. For discount condition type, you can find it out. The option is like X. I'll show you that one also. So that means we are giving some amount from our pocket. The discount we are giving from our pocket. That is why it is going out of our revenues. So then it is going to be a negative value. So this is a positive one. I'll go to one discount condition type. Where is K004? So in this discount condition type, you can see the negative value. That means we are giving some discount from the base price. So whatever the base price we have agreed to that particular customer, on that base price, we will be giving some discount. Suppose if at all you wanted to give 500 rupees discount, so then that amount will be deducted from the base price. So that is why we always give this as a negative. That is a minus from we are giving from our pocket. Next, this after the control data one section. So we will discuss about the group condition. Once we complete, this is the important section, changes which can be made. So then we will discuss again about the group condition. So changes which can be made. Suppose, so you can see here, this is like very, very important. Please remember this one, manual entries. So in this manual entries, suppose here you can see if it is blank, there is no limitations. We can utilize this particular condition type, whatever, however we wanted to utilize it, whether manually or automatic, whatever you wanted to do it, you can do it during the sales order processing. If it is A free, and then B is nothing but automatic entry has got priority. And that means with respect to the condition records, this particular condition type can be accessed. And then C means manual entry has got priority. That means the user can modify the condition amount or value during the sales order processing. That means we are giving some sort of relaxation to the end users, so that whenever the prices discrepancies comes, then he can manage of his own. So normally it won't be there in real time, but however I wanted to explain you on about this complete functionality of the manual entry as priority and not possible to process manually. What is the difference between these two? We will be seeing it. So, and also in the pricing procedure definition part, where we have already seen it, the mandatory pricing must be there. So this particular condition type must be checked as a mandatory condition type. /V/08, we will go to our own pricing procedure. HM, yes, this is our pricing procedure, which we have defined by copying the standard one. See here, so far we have not selected anything here. This is a manual or required or statistical. So this is always a required condition type. So before I keep it as a required condition type, let us go to the system again. So here the manual entry has got priority means. So in this scenario, this is the item condition. See here, the item condition has been checked because it is relevant for only items. It is not applicable to the header. Whatever the line item which we enter in the sales order, so only to that particular sales order, this particular condition type is applicable. So that is why it is an item condition. So delete option. So whenever you wanted to delete this particular condition type, once the sales order is created and sales order is processed, then during that time, if at all you wanted to delete this particular condition type, then select the option delete. This one also I'll show you. So all these fields, whatever the fields, item condition, delete, amount or percentage, value, quantity relation or calculation type. These five fields are activated and will be processed only when the option is manual entry has priority. If the option is D, then the system will not allow you to process any one of them. Even you cannot delete this particular condition type after the sales order processing, or you cannot change the condition amount or percentage, or you cannot change the condition value of the pricing procedure, pricing condition type. And these two, absolutely, we are not going to touch anything, these two condition types, even in real time also. So this is applicable only when the manual entry has got priority. If it is the D, not possible to process manually, then it will not allow you to do it. So let me save it first. So I'll create one sales order. So this is our pricing procedure. I'll create one sales order. I'm giving our material. So if I go to conditions, see here, this 7,500 can be modifiable. So that means I can adjust it to 6,500 if at all I wanted to have it. So I can adjust it. So in a single screen, I'm explaining you all this, whatever the controls, like we can control at whenever this option is manual entry has got priority, then we can change the amount and the condition amount and condition value. See, you can see the condition, this is the condition amount, this is the condition value. I can change it to condition value also. And at the same time, the quantity relation as well as the calculation type, this will not be used in real time. Please remember, this won't be activated. These two fields won't be activated in any of the pricing condition types. It is for your information purpose. I am explaining you all. The quantity relation, if at all, is there any conversion factor? If at all you wanted to change the conversion factor, so during that time, so we can change the conversion factor from each two boxes. So that option will be there. So then only you can change it from box to each to box or box to each. The similar way we can also change, that is for the discount condition types, especially we can use it. And if at all you wanted to change again this calculation type, see here, select this, double click on this pricing condition type. This is the quantity calculation type is C. If at all I wanted to change it to the percentage, so this can be changed. The calculation type can be changed during the sales order processing. Please remember, these controls will not be there 100%. However, if it is there, how it is going to behave. So that is why I am just giving you all this example. 99.9% of the clients, they won't give access to this manual this manual entry as priority. It will be always like D, not possible to process manually. So, and these two fields, definitely they would have not been activated, these two fields. Please remember, for whenever there is a manual entries and option is C, then these field values, whatever we have activated, these fields will be used. That can be modified in the condition type, respective condition type in the sales order processing. Since I have selected here the delete button also, I am selecting this one and then I'm trying to delete this here. See, now the system has accepted to delete this condition type. Suppose if I delete this option and save it, let me go back to the sales order creation again. You can just observe it, how the system behaves. So let me go to the conditions tab, item conditions. This is item condition. So here you can see the HMR0, the value, so which I wanted to delete it now. Condition HMR0 cannot be deleted because we have removed the option called condition deletion. We cannot delete this during the sales order creation. But however, we can change the values. Amount, that is condition amount, can be changed, and then value, the condition value can be changed. So these two are possible. But however, the deletion is not possible. Even if you remove these two options, then what happens? Sometimes it will allow us, sometimes it won't allow us. So let us go to the conditions. See here, these are all graded out. That means non-editable mode. So it is in display mode. We cannot change the condition amount. We cannot change the condition value. And even we cannot delete the condition record also. Also, we cannot even change the quality, quantity type and the conversion factors. So nothing can be done because of the option which we have deactivated these ones. So even if these are activated and the option is now D, not possible to process manually. Now you can see the difference. So when I give the 10 units, see all are not activated. So we cannot change any value. So either we cannot change amount, condition amount. Condition amount is nothing but the one line item value, value of the one line item. Condition value is nothing but number of line items value. That is one item is one quantity is 7,500 and 10 units into 7,500. It is like 75,000. So we cannot make any changes when the option is D. When the option is D, so we cannot make any kind of a changes. Even if this amount percentage field is activated, value is activated, and even delete button also activated, so nothing can be done. So this is the item condition. If I go to the one more discount condition, K004, you can see here, the delete option is there. So automatically it is activated. Whereas the standard condition type, normally we won't select the delete option. Whereas the discount condition type, after the discount is given to the customer, we wanted to remove that particular condition type. Yes, we can delete from this particular condition type. So in the pricing procedure, so whatever the pricing procedure, if I select the HMR0 is mandatory and then save it. Now see what happens if the pricing condition record is not yet maintained, then it will not allow you to proceed further. See here. So material same 10 units. Because the system has not thrown any error because the condition record is already maintained. If I remove the condition record maintenance, then the system will not allow you to proceed further because we have selected the option in the pricing procedure as mandate required, that is mandatory condition type. Unless and until we enter the condition record, the system will not allow you to proceed further to create the sales order. So let me go to the um, maintenance of the change of the particular condition type HM R0. I will go and then I will change um, what is the material. So let me take this example, and before I'm going to delete it, I'm going to explain you this one also. So this one I'll just correlate. So delete from the database. So here we do not want to delete this particular condition record from the database. So that whenever I delete this particular condition record, select this condition record and click on delete row. So here the deletion flag will be set to this particular condition type. That means this particular condition type is not in force, and then we cannot access this particular condition record for this particular condition type. So this you can see the deletion option is there. Now let me create a sales order. What error you get? See, pricing error mandatory condition HM/R0 is missing because the option which we have selected here, it is a required condition type. Unless and until the system accesses this particular condition type based on the condition record, the system will not allow you to proceed further. This error will not go because HM/R0 is missing. Suppose if I give manually, see what happens, what error it comes. No condition record was found for the condition HM/R0. So hence what we have to do, we have to again revoke this particular condition record. Select this one, BK12 condition record maintenance, change mode, undo the deletion. The deletion indicator has been released and save it. So now if I create a sales order again, you will not be having the same issue. Absolutely no issue will come because the system has already fetched HM/R0 7500. And even if I wanted to again the same condition type, I wanted to use it, what it says. Condition HM/R0 cannot be processed manually. So one time it is already processed. Even if the second time, if at all you wanted to process it again, the system will not accept because it is one time based on the condition record, it will continue, it will determine. Otherwise, it will not determine into the sales order processing. So this is the condition amount which cannot be modifiable, and condition value also cannot be modifiable. This unit of measure conversion factor cannot be modifiable, and the condition record, if I double click on it, the calculation type also cannot be modifiable. So when the option is D, the manual, this is the discount condition type. This C, when the manual entries having option D not possible to process manually, we cannot proceed further. If it is C, then we all this everything can be modified by the user. So that is the major thing. And one more thing, like do not delete, set the deletion indicator with pop-up. I'll just select this one and see the response when I'm really deleting the pricing condition record here. You can see I wanted to delete this pricing condition record. Deletion indicator for condition record has been set. So whenever again it has come as deletion indicator with pop-up. It has to come as a pop-up. Without pop-up and with pop-up should be worked. So then only you will be able to understand. That means it will not be deleted from the database. So do not delete. That is why it will be archived and then it will be there in the system itself. How many pricing condition records have been maintained for this particular condition type. So now again, I wanted to revoke this, just revoke this. The deletion indicator will be removed and save it. So this is the this is the functionality of this delete and valid from valid to. So you might have seen this pricing condition record maintenance. The system will, whenever you create pricing condition record, based on the current date in this, whatever, if it is blank, it is today's date. And if it is what you call first day of the week, first day of the month, first day of the year, if you select this option 3 and then save it. So when we create a standard pricing condition type again, week 11, we can see this. Automatically, the system will propose the validity periods. The moment you enter the material, see 1/1/2022 to 31/12/999. So this is the validity period which will be picked up based on the values which we maintain. So normally it is like blank always. So this is a supplement pricing procedure. So whenever the business wants to grant all the discounts like um, um, certain period of time, it is a festive season, they wanted to grant discounts like customer discount, material discount, and customer material discount. In a single transaction, they can do that. So they can maintain one supplement pricing procedure in that they will maintain some condition types, and then one condition type will accomplish all the condition types. And then when we create a sales order, the system will provide all the discounts to that particular condition type. So that is what the condition supplement concept we will discuss later on. So this pricing procedure we have to define. This is a supplement pricing procedure. Then reference condition type. So whatever the reference condition type we specify here, we can maintain the pricing condition record for any one of them. Suppose if it is like IV01, let me go to intercompany pricing condition type, IV01. So that, where is this? So you can find it out PI01. So we no need to maintain the pricing condition records for PI01. If we maintain the IV01 pricing condition records, that will be automatically populated. So this will be shown in the pricing sales order, and then this will be populated into the invoice document. So that is called reference condition type. So we no need to maintain the pricing condition records for both. Any one of them, the condition records can be maintained. Condition index. Suppose if we are creating one condition record on with validity with the previous periods, and then new period will be there. So then we wanted to see all the pricing condition records, how many pricing condition records have been maintained for this particular condition type. If at all you wanted to see, then this option must be activated so that in a one single screen, we can see all the pricing condition records of this particular condition type with the validity periods, so that we can take the decision whether they are required or not. We can delete them from the system. And whatever the recent pricing condition record is there, that pricing condition record we can continue. This is the complete picture of the master data. And one more thing is like condition update. This is very, very important concept. Like whenever we activate this one, especially for the discount condition types, we can restrict the condition record up to certain value or quantity or number of orders. That means you wanted to restrict that particular discount, only you wanted to give it for 3 orders. Yes, we can update this field and then we can maintain the pricing condition record so that the system will work accordingly. Once the 3 orders of that particular customer got completed in the system, then the discount will not be given to that particular customer. So whenever the new launches are there and whenever the new product launches are there in e-commerce portals, you can observe that only one quantity restricted per year per person like that, and only up to 3 the discount will be there, and up to this value only you are eligible to receive this much of offer. So like that, we can restrict the sales orders and sales order processings by activating this field in the discount condition types, not in the header condition, not in the standard condition type. So like K004 in the material, if at all you wanted to have it, yes, it is already activated. So this is the one from the master data. Now the scale basis. The scale basis is like quantity scale. Yes, it is based on the quantity scale. As the quantity increases, the value will be decreased. Am I correct or not? Suppose if we are selling 7,500 rupees this particular mobile, if the customer orders for 10 units, then he will definitely expect something from us, like please give me some discount. Then we have to give around 6,500 rupees. As the quantity increases, the value will be decreased. That is based on the descending. That means the value will be decreased. If it is you wanted to increase, then you can put it as A, B, ascending. The value will be increased. And here the scale type is very, very important. This is a very, very important one. Normal scales as well as the graduated scales. Normal scales, graduated. So normal scales always considers like normal value. Suppose uh, 0 to 10, the price is 7,500. Okay. And 11 to 20, 6,500. 21 to 50, 6,000 rupees. Suppose the customer ordered 50 quantity, then the price is like 50 into 6,000. It is around 3 lakhs.
3 lakh.
So 50 into 6,000 is 3 lakhs. That directly it is calculating, and then suppose if it is like 3 lakhs, 3 lakhs, only, no? Yes. 3 lakhs divided by 50 units. So per unit, that's per unit 6,000 rupees. Anyhow, we have given here. It is calculating per unit is 6,000 rupees. It is benefit to the customer. Suppose if you have selected graduated scales and the customer ordered quantity is 50, then how the system calculates from 0 to 10, that is up to 10, 10 into 7,500, it is 75,000. It will calculate like this. And 11 to 20, whatever the quantity between 11 to 20, it will calculate around 6,500 into 10. That is 65,000. Rest 21 to 50, like another 30 units are there. 30 into 6,000, 1,80,000. Now you calculate total amount, 3,20,000. So now 3,20,000 divided by 50, per piece 6,400. Benefit to the company. So that is why we have to be careful enough to choose while choosing the scales during the documents processing. Scale type, base scale, graduated scale, normal scale. So anything can be maintained in the condition record, that also we can do that. And if it is graduated to interval scale, then automatically the system will, like our graduation, how it will calculate? It will calculate like aggregation of your all the 3 years, or if it is degree 3 years, if it is engineering 4 years aggregation. The similar way it will calculate the scale type. Please remember the scale basis like quantity scale. As the quantity increases, the value will be decreased. And if it is a scale type, it is like a graduated scale, then it will calculate the average price of the particular uh, material or product, whatever it is. So this is all about the scales process. Now let us go to the group condition. This group condition is like it is applicable to group of materials or group of customers. And then suppose if a material, there are two materials which belongs to the same material group, then the one quantity, like the customer has placed an order for one material one as material one, around 10, material 2 around 30. So then these two belongs to the same material group. Once the same material group is maintained, and if the quantity increases 50, if it is around 40 units, then the customer will receive around 2% extra discount. That means it is applicable to the group of materials. So that particular group of materials also belongs to the same material group. Then only this 2% extra discount is applicable. So whenever you purchase in online through e-commerce portals, when you add one line item to your cart, the system will say that if you add one more line item, you will get extra 5% discount. That means that particular line item belongs to the same material group. Then only if you add another item, the system will not give you that extra discount. That particular material also belongs to the first material which you have chosen. If you have selected mobile, then mobile accessories only you have to choose. If you choose the staple, then the system will not give you the extra discount. Please remember that one. So that is why this group condition is there. And also it is applicable to header conditions. I'll show you the header condition also. I'll go to HA00. So this HA00, you can see here, already the group condition is activated, and then it is relevant for the total document. It is applicable to total document. Let us see the sales order. I'll create one sales order. Header conditions are always manual conditions. You can see in the pricing procedure. HA00. See, percentage discount, it is manual. Manual entries only. HA00, HB00, and HD00. All are manual conditions in the pricing procedure, which is already there. Same material I'm taking twice. Why I'm taking, you will come to know. So now I'm going to first line item. I wanted to go to the conditions. Since mine is an header condition, I wanted to give the discount. What happens if I specify this HA00? See, condition HA00 is not allowed as an item condition because it is a header condition. We have selected as header condition. So go to header level. So double click on this, go to conditions, and here insert the price HA00, 10%. See where it is. HA00 is there, 10%. We have to click on activate button because we are adding it newly. So 10% means 15,000 rupees out of 1,50,000 rupees. 15%, that is 10% discount, 15,000 total discount has been given. Suppose if at all for each line item, how much discount it has come, that you wanted to see, then go to the line item. whether this header amount is distributed to the both the line items or not. You can see here. See HA00 for this 10 quantity 7,500 as condition value. Line item 10. If I go to the line items 20, here also it is distributed. So that is why we always use the group condition type, not only for the group of materials or group of customers, at header level conditions also. Suppose if your sales order contains 10 line items and you are giving 1 lakh discount, then if you go to each and every line item, the 10,000 has been distributed to each and every line item. That amount would be distributed because of the option, this group condition as well as group condition routine one. So that is why I came to this one in the last. And these are all optionals. No need to worry about it. You can explore it of your own. So this is for currency conversion. Whenever the document currency changes, the company code currency and otherwise the condition record currency is different, INR, and the dollars are there, then that time this will come into the picture. It will be activated. And variant condition type. This is related for the various variant condition type. Invoice list. So sometimes the customer will ask us to create all the invoices at a time and at the month end and then give us so that we will pay back. So during that time, we can activate this field. Pricing date, standard or non almost standard. The system date will be picked up by the system because it is blank. So there are multiple options are also there, like date of services rendered or price date, like billing date is equal to the pricing date, then you can do that. Creation date, sales order creation date you wanted to take, that also you can take. And order date, order creation date also you wanted to give as this pricing condition date, that also we can select. So normally KOMK structure PRSDT, like tax and rebate after the deduction, that pricing date will be proposed by the system. So these you can explore of yourself, and these are very, very important things. So whenever the standard pricing condition type, the standard pricing condition type changes which can be made option under this. If the option is C, then we can modify everything. All these fields can be modified. The condition amount or condition value, quantity relation, price relation, calculation type, everything can be modified whenever the option is D. See, whenever the option is D, we can modify the condition amount, condition value, conversion factors, everything. But if the option is D, then we cannot modify anything. And we can even delete the pricing condition type during the sales order processing whenever the option is D, and then the delete, whenever the option is C and the deletion indicator is set, then we can delete it from the sales order processing.